I know all of the hard work it takes to get to where you are. When everyone else is partying, you can't drink. When everyone else is celebrating Thanksgiving, you're, at your house dribbling the ball or rehearsing in your man socks. And it's all about sacrifices, making choices, working hard, having drive, and I think it's just a great message to everyone.
Hi, I'm Justin Hilker, and my team and I are going to talk to you about the longevity of one of pop music's most important figures. September 4th, 1981 marks the birth of one of the most iconic pop figures of our lifetime, and perhaps the lifetime of many future generations of pop listeners. Through this presentation, my team and I will show how Beyonce has become a significant figure and will prove her longevity in the music, movie, fashion, and other industries. Beyonce Knowles was born in Houston, Texas, to parents Matthew and Tina Knowles. Beyonce began her singing career at a young age with the group called Girls' Tyme. Girls' Tyme also included other Destiny's Child members Kelly Rowland, Lativa Robertson, and LaToya Luckett. Girls' Tyme failed to win the talent search competition Star Search, and soon after went under management by Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's father. While under management from Matthew Knowles, the group was made smaller and eventually changed its name to Destiny's Child. Beyonce and Destiny's Child went on to become one of the best-selling girl groups of all time. Despite the immense amount of success with Destiny's Child, Beyonce decided her best career strategy would be to go solo, and she went her separate ways from the group. Nonetheless, she was able to carve her name into greatness and have an excellent solo career. She is also one half of one of the largest power couples in showbiz, as she is married to rapper Jay-Z. The relationship is believed to have begun after the song collaboration, '03 Bonnie and Clyde. The couple has sold a combined 300 million records. Beyonce birthed her and Jay-Z's first and only child, Blue Ivy Carter, in 2012. Through her continued excellence in showbiz, her legacy and influence seem to only be getting stronger, and at a young age like 34, she still has many years to continue this excellence. Next, you will hear from Aaliyah Hicks about Beyonce's award-winning legacy.
Beyonce has been nominated for countless awards, ranging from musical, theatrical, and just overall humanity awards. She has won most of these nominations as well. To begin, the most prestigious award for her musical and acting talents are the 20 Grammys, 19 BET Awards, 16 MTV Awards in 4 different continents such as South America, Australia, Europe, and North America, of course. 8 Billboard Awards and 3 World Music Awards. These awards show her diversity to multiple ethnic, cultural, and age groups. She's won 3 Guinness Book of World Record awards for highest annual earnings for a female artist, the biggest power couple, and fastest selling album on iTunes, which led to her #1 Apple Award. She is clearly a universal artist. Beyonce has also been acknowledged for her generosity. For example, after donating $1.3 million to Miami's Children's Hospital, she was awarded the International Pediatric Hall of Fame Award. That's around $1,733 per child. After these awards, she was granted the award for Glamour magazine's Woman of the Year title. Through these awards, she's gained international and in-state popularity. Next, I'll be introducing my team member, Andrew Himes.
Next, we will look at Beyonce's demographics and target market. According to Spotify, Beyonce is the most listened to female artist among female listeners. She has successfully captured the female gender as the most popular artist. She also ranks 6th listened to female artist among male listeners. Her target market, 16 to 24-year-old females. Because pop music is the most popular music among her target market, she's attacking the largest audience possible. And because it appears pop music will remain popular within this group of people, she's bound to remain relevant over the next 10 years. Now, we can take a look at strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of the Queen. Her main strengths are her diversity and popularity, as Beyonce is not just involved in purely music, she remains relevant without the constant need for musical success. Her business ventures and movie career keep her prominent. Another major strength of Beyonce is her popularity. People want to see Beyonce and listen to Beyonce just because of her popularity. Conversely, these strengths can be viewed as weaknesses. Because of her involvement in so many different areas, her work can end up diluted as she cannot put forth full effort into every area. Also, because of her high popularity, it can be easy to say things or do things that are misinterpreted. And under the microscope, a small mistake can be blown out of proportion. Beyonce has incredible opportunities in front of her. Her marriage to rapper Jay-Z opens doors and chances to collaborate with all kinds of different people. She can also explore new business ventures, such as her clothing lines and perfume collections. Because of her popularity and repeated success, other artists want to work and collaborate with Beyonce. These opportunities will help secure Beyonce's longevity over the next decade. Lastly, we will look at Beyonce's threats. The main threats are similar artists such as Kelly Rowland, Rihanna, and Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's newest album was the highest selling album of 2014, selling 3.6 million copies. Despite this, Taylor Swift is not on Spotify and does not bring as much energy to live performances. These competitive advantages over Taylor will help guide Beyonce as the top artist during the next 10 years. Next, you will hear from my team member Erin Harrington about Beyonce's social media presence.
Now I will discuss Beyonce's relevance in social media as well as the Beyhive. With over 63 million likes for her Facebook page and over 47 million followers on Instagram, she uses her accounts to allow her fans to enter into her world through the use of images and videos. Her digital strategist, Lauren Wertzer-Seawood, states that although Beyonce has over 14 million followers on Twitter, she is not an active user because she believes that Twitter is less personal because of its character limitations. Her relevance in social media increases her market share through the promotion of businesses outside of the music industry. This is shown through the constant promoting of her website, Beyonce.com. Beyonce is a transformational leader, which is shown in her social media accounts. She promotes values through numerous posts that fight for a better tomorrow. Her close interactions with the White House validates her referent power because it shows her ability to influence those of legitimate power in our world. As the co-founder of Chime for Change, she was able to influence Michelle Obama's support, which is shown in her hashtag 62 million girls post. She also quotes Obama regarding the Oregon shooting while holding a candle while wearing a UCC sweatshirt in one of her Facebook posts in order to provoke a change in gun violence. Beyonce is a humanitarian and feminist who fights to end world hunger and violence, and to promote the education and empowering of females. She exhibits leadership qualities, which are shown in the video posts such as ones that show her participation in the Global Citizens Festival in order to help end world hunger. She also uses her accounts to promote her Be Good campaign, which supports 17 global goals that have been established by the United Nations to create sustainable development around the world. And these are pictures that show her influence on today's society regarding poverty and gun violence. No one can deny that Beyonce's career will be prosperous in the years to come. With hundreds of thousands of likes on just a single post, people are constantly interested in Beyonce's life and what she has to offer to the world. Beyonce constantly makes an impact in the lives of her fans, and her posts play a role in creating a shared world between her and her fans. Now I will introduce my team member Rodney Hicks to talk about Beyonce's business empire.
Beyonce's longevity can also be attributed to her multi-million-dollar empire. This self-declared diva is talented in all facets of the entertainment industry. In addition to this, her business acumen includes knowledge of consumer trends. She stood the test of time thus far by being able to adapt to fads and the tastes of her fickle fan base, while still maintaining her signature sound. Beyonce has also broadened her audience by making collaborations with various artists such as Lady Gaga, Shakira, and her husband, Jay-Z. Each one of these collaborations produced chart-topping hits. This showbiz-savvy singer has also secured her position of being a household name by signing multiple endorsement deals with companies like L'Oreal, Pepsi, and H&M. She's also rubbed elbows with the First Lady Michelle Obama for her Let's Move campaign, which promotes healthy living for the youth of America. Aside from this being a great cause, it was a fantastic publicity move as well because it adds to Beyonce's Southern sweetheart image. Her most recent business venture is called 22 Days Nutrition, which is a vegan meal delivery company that also produces protein powder and energy bars. This investment has opened even more possibilities for her in yet another industry, the organic food industry, and it couldn't have been developed at a better time, considering the current generation's obsession with all things health and fitness. Over the duration of her career, Beyonce has produced 5 studio albums, a clothing line called House of Darion, and 3 fragrances, all of which are available on her website, shopbeyonce.com. She's also had a fairly successful acting career, her filmography listing over 10 roles and appearances, with the most popular being those in Dreamgirls, Cadillac Records, and Obsessed. Because of her extensive list of skills and incredibly impressive resume, Beyonce's body of work has proven that this diva's getting money and she'll continue to get it for many years to come. And now, my colleague Jason Himes will discuss Beyonce's sales statistics.
Worth over $250 million, and with $50 million in sponsorships each year, Beyonce is one of the most recognizable entertainment figures on the planet. She is also one of the most profitable women in the entertainment industry, and has been consistently successful throughout her entire career. Starting with her debut album, Dangerously in Love, which sat at #1 on the Billboard in 2000, she has consistently held top spots ever since. In 2013, she passed 100 million total sales on iTunes, and became the #7 best-selling artist in 2014. She can also create serious buzz as well, with her surprise album that was released in 2013, selling 80,000 copies in nearly 3 hours. Her ownership of the clothing line House of Darion and 3 fragrance lines, Heat, Heat Rush, and Pulse, allow her to make money outside of the entertainment industry. Because of Beyonce's diversity, she can still be remarkably profitable, even if one of her ventures doesn't do too well. Beyonce's longevity is basically guaranteed, primarily because of her work ethic, which is based on being a workaholic who doesn't know how to chill out. Additionally to these skills, her talent and business acumen will allow her to continue to stay relevant. Finally, the devotion of her fans will keep her career thriving. In the words of her beloved Hive, long live the Queen.